Trials HD, back again. Check it to wreck it. Let's begin. Cannibal Shogun here, representing RedLynx TV. What do we got this time? Let's check it out. First, we'll take a look at Iron Warlord and his track, Time Machine. Then, in the Build Your Skills section, I'll cover some basics of lighting. After that, we'll ride off into the sunset. Alright, let's give it some gas. Iron Warlord has often been called an evil genius, and it's a nickname he deserves. With a twisted mind geared toward unique environments and a healthy dose of rider torture, Iron Warlord earns his accolades properly. Here's a quick look at Time Machine. On this track, Iron Warlord strikes a perfect balance of style and substance. Straight out of a futuristic mad science lab, this track has much that pleases the eyes. But it's not all about the visuals, kids, because your tricks have to be up to par too. You're on an Iron Warlord driveline, you know you'll have to overcome some serious obstacles in order to reach the finish. Here, the concept comes together like a Lego set, but it's hardly a snap. The difficulty is there, but so is the fun. So give it up for Iron Warlord, the man behind the Time Machine. Gather around, mappers. Once again, it's time to build your skills. Today, we'll illuminate the possibilities with the first in a two-part lesson on the basics of working with light. The first thing you need to know is that there are two types of light in the editor. The first is direct light. These lights shoot light in a specific direction and can cast shadows. The fluorescent lamps, bulb spotlight, and roof lamp are all direct lights. The other is ambient light. These lights shoot out light in every direction and do not cast shadows. The track ambient light, wall lamp, and pin lights from the Big Pack DLC all act as ambient lights. Now before you get to placing lights, it's good to get the overall lighting look of your map at least close to how you want it. To do this, hit pause and navigate to track settings. Here, you can adjust the various lights that affect your whole track. First is sunlight. Sunlight is unique in that it has direct and ambient light. The direct light points at your track in the pattern of windows, but also spills a little ambient light into the shadows. With the sunlight, you get two options to adjust. The first is direction. Within the direction option, there are two sliders, time of day and angle. Adjust these to change how the sunlight is aimed at your track. Your second option is color. Everything that emits light will have these same color options. Within the color options, there are three sliders. The first is color. Adjust this to determine what color the light will be. Second is saturation. This determines how much of the color you choose is present. Slide it all the way to the right and you'll be getting the full color. Slide it all the way to the left and you'll get no color at all. Finally, there's brightness. Obviously, this determines how bright your light is. Slide it all the way to the right and you'll get your light at full power. Slide it all the way to the left and that light is effectively turned off. Using these three sliders together, you can make just about any color you want. Your next track lighting option is the ambient light. This light will affect everything on your map. Do you see how in the shadows of the sunlight you can still see detail? That's mostly the ambient light. The options for this are just the three basic color sliders, which work the same as with sunlight. One thing I'll demonstrate, however, is how by turning brightness up, you illuminate everything on the map, but by turning it down, you make the shadows much darker. Your final option is the dust. This is the background color. The dust has two options. The first is color. Again, the same three sliders as the other lights. Your second option is dustiness. This controls the draw distance, or how far you can see. Another good way to think about this is like fog. The dustier you make your room, the thicker the fog, making your draw distance shorter. Turn your dust all the way down, and you'll see as far as the game will allow. Using these three track lighting options together is key to crafting an interesting look for your map. The first season of RedLynx TV is nearing its end, and over the next 2 episodes, we're gonna send it off in style. In addition to our usual features, we'll have some sweet special segments direct from the birthplace of Trials HD, Finland. Join Dale and I as we travel to the land of the midnight sun, where we'll meet up with those righteous rascals from RedLynx and get into some hilarious hijinks in their hometown, Helsinki. The fun's just getting started, so grab your helmets and crank that throttle. Let's ride! RedLynx TV 2-part season finale starts on episode 9, coming soon to YouTube and the Xbox Live dashboard. Don't miss out. Another one bites the dust, Trials fans. It's time to wrap it up. Props to our featured user Iron Warlord and our RedLynx homies. Need more Trials HD in your life? Never fear, friends. The forums and trialshd.net are here to help, so check them out. Remember to keep spreading the word about our favorite games so we can cultivate this community into an unstoppable force of gaming madness. Tune in next time when we'll do it all over again. Until then, keep cranking that throttle. RedLynx TV out.